that our genes hold the secret to a longer life? Welcome to an enlightening journey through the fascinating world of gene amplification. This is not science fiction, but a real emerging field in biological research that could potentially unlock the secrets to longevity. At the heart of gene amplification is the concept of telomeres. Picture these as the protective caps at the end of our DNA strands, much like the plastic tips on your shoelaces. Just as those tips prevent your laces from fraying, telomeres safeguard our genetic data, ensuring the successful replication of our cells. But here's the catch. Every time our cells divide, these telomeres shorten. And when they become too short, our cells can no longer divide and become inactive or die. This is a process intrinsically linked to aging. Now, imagine if we could delay or even stop this shortening process. That's where the promise of gene amplification comes into play. By amplifying certain genes, scientists are exploring ways to lengthen these telomeres and in turn potentially extend our cells' lifespan. This isn't just about vanity, about looking younger or living to be a centenarian. It's about the potential for healthier, more productive lives. It's about reducing the risk of age-related diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and dementia. But, of course, science isn't a magic wand. It's a tool that must be wielded with care and understanding. While the potential of gene amplification and telomere extension is tantalizing, it's a complex field that needs further research. Yet, it's also a field of hope. It offers a new perspective on the aging process, not as an inevitable decline, but as a process we might have more control over than we once thought. So, join us as we delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Let's explore the science, the potential benefits, and the ethical considerations of gene amplification. Imagine a world where our genes can be tweaked for us to live longer, healthier lives. What if the food you eat could be the key to a longer life? This isn't a far-fetched question, but a scientific possibility that's been gaining traction in recent years. The secret lies in the power of calorie restriction. Calorie restriction is a dietary approach that involves reducing average daily calorie intake without depriving the body of essential nutrients. Contrary to what some might think, it's not about starvation, but about choosing nourishing low-calorie foods over those high in empty calories. Now, you might be wondering, how does eating less translate to living longer? Well, the answer lies in our cells. You see, our bodies are made up of trillions of cells, each one a microcosm of life. With calorie restriction, these cells undergo less stress from metabolizing food, leading to decreased damage from oxidative stress. This means that our cells can function better and longer. Research has shown that calorie restriction fundamentally strengthens our cells. When our bodies sense a decrease in food intake, they shift into survival mode, focusing on maintenance and repair. Our cells become more resilient, better equipped to repair DNA damage, and more efficient at removing waste. This leads to healthier, longer living cells. But remember, it's not just about eating less, it's about eating right. It's about swapping out those high-calorie, nutrient-poor foods with nutrient-dense, low-calorie alternatives. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods not only satisfy your hunger, but also provide your body with the nutrients it needs to thrive. It's also essential to remember that calorie restriction should be approached responsibly. It's not suitable for everyone, particularly those who are pregnant, underweight, or have certain medical conditions. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet. In conclusion, calorie restriction is a fascinating field of study with promising implications for human longevity. By mindfully choosing what we eat and how much we eat, we might be able to influence our cells' health and lifespan. And who knows, our plates could very well be our first step to longevity. We've heard it before. But just how pivotal are diet and exercise to our lifespan? Well, let's start with diet. A balanced diet, one that is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, can do wonders for our cellular health. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect our cells from damage and even help in repairing them. For instance, citrus fruits loaded with vitamin C or leafy greens abundant in iron are significant contributors to a healthy cellular structure. Then there are the omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. These wonder nutrients not only support heart health, but also play a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of our cellular membranes. The stronger the cell, the longer it persists, contributing directly to our lifespan. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, leading to cellular damage and a shortened lifespan. So the saying, "You are what you eat," holds more truth than we often give it credit for. Now let's move on to exercise. Regular physical activity is like a magic potion for longevity. But why? Well, exercise promotes better blood circulation, ensuring that our cells get the nutrients and oxygen they need to function optimally. It also helps in eliminating waste products, keeping our cells clean and healthy. Research shows that moderate to vigorous intensity exercises, like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling, can help maintain telomere length. Telomeres, for those who may not know, are the protective caps at the end of our chromosomes. Long telomeres are associated with a longer lifespan, and exercise seems to be one of the best ways to keep them long. So, the next time you're thinking of skipping that workout or reaching for a bag of chips instead of an apple, remember that these seemingly small choices can have a big impact on your cellular health and ultimately your lifespan. Our daily choices can indeed add years to our lives. Could skipping meals actually make us live longer? This might sound counterintuitive, but there's a growing body of research suggesting that fasting or voluntarily abstaining from food for a certain period could have significant health benefits that might even extend our lifespan. Let's dive into the science behind this. Fasting triggers a process in our bodies known as autophagy. This is a biological mechanism where our cells essentially clean house. They get rid of damaged components, recycle what they can, and rebuild what's needed. This process promotes cell health and repair, which are key factors in longevity. Moreover, fasting can help regulate our insulin levels. When we constantly eat, our bodies are always producing insulin to process the glucose in our blood. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to diabetes. However, fasting gives our bodies a break from insulin production, which can help prevent insulin resistance and its associated health issues. But it doesn't stop there. Fasting also stimulates the production of human growth hormone, or HGH. This hormone is essential for cell regeneration and growth, and its levels naturally decrease as we age. By promoting HGH production, fasting could potentially slow down the aging process at a cellular level. Now, it's important to note that fasting isn't about starving ourselves. It's about giving our bodies a rest from constant digestion, allowing them to focus on repair and regeneration. There are different types of fasting, from intermittent fasting, where you eat within a certain window each day, to periodic fasting, where you fast for a couple of days every few weeks or months. It's about finding what works best for your body and lifestyle. Like any lifestyle change, it's crucial to approach fasting with care, and ideally under the guidance of a healthcare professional. It isn't suitable for everyone, particularly those with certain health conditions or dietary needs. Fasting, when done right, might just be our secret longevity weapon. So the next time you consider skipping a meal, remember, it might not just be good for your waistline, but for your lifespan too. Are some of us just born to live longer? This question has puzzled scientists and general folks alike for centuries. The answer, as with most things in life, isn't black and white. Genetic traits do play a role in determining our lifespan, but it's not the entire story. Let's delve a little deeper. We all carry a unique set of genes inherited from our parents. These genes, in turn, contain specific traits that can influence how long we live. For instance, some people possess genes that provide a natural defense against heart disease or cancer, two of the most common life-shortening illnesses. Others might have genes that slow down the aging process, allowing them to enjoy a youthful appearance and vigor well into their twilight years. However, it's critical to understand that these genes are not destiny. Instead, they're more like a hand of cards you're dealt at birth. How you play that hand through your lifestyle. Choices can significantly impact your lifespan. Here's where it gets interesting. Even if you're dealt a less than ideal genetic hand, you can still influence your outcome. Remember the telomere research we discussed earlier? It suggests that lifestyle choices, such as maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and practicing calorie restriction or fasting, can actually lengthen your telomeres. And longer telomeres are associated with a longer, healthier life. In fact, research has shown that people who eat a balanced diet, engage in regular physical activity, maintain a healthy weight, and avoid smoking can add up to a decade to their lives, regardless of their genetic risk. So while we can't change the genes we were born with, we can certainly influence how they express themselves. By making healthier choices, we can potentially turn on good genes and turn off bad ones, thereby extending our lifespan. In conclusion, our genes might predispose us, but our choices will ultimately determine our longevity. So, let's make those choices count.